the face of drug addiction in the United States, for those who can afford it. At this rehabilitation center in Miami, 24-hour meditation music, water fountains, and a New Age atmosphere. The cost, $30,000 for 7 weeks of treatment.
I was in a fog, man. I didn't know what
At the group therapy session, John Giordano, a recovered cocaine addict, asks each patient what brought them to the center.
I'm Craig, I'm 22 years old, and my drug of choice was heroin.
I'm Lauren, I'm 18 years old, and my drug of choice was meth.
I'm Jimmy, I'm 20, and I was a heroin addict.
Isaac McCormick is 37. He grew up in a wealthy part of California. He managed to quit 4 years ago after 11 different rehab centers and over $2 million spent by his parents on treatment and feeding his methamphetamines addiction.
Just locked in a bathroom doing drugs. I couldn't, just do them out without locking the door. And I got to that point in my life where I didn't, all I wanted to be was high.
Why?
I didn't like myself.
But he's always worried about a relapse.
The devil on his back.
His tattoos remind him of the dangers of falling back. Just a short drive from the center, Miami's boisterous nightlife.
It's past midnight in Miami's South Beach, and the party is just getting started. Here, like in many other wealthy places of the U.S., drugs have become part of the night scene. All kinds of people use them for what they call recreational purposes, despite of the fact that they're illegal and regardless of their fluctuating price.
Research conducted in 2007 found that nearly 20 million people in the United States were current drug users, meaning they had used marijuana, cocaine, heroin, or other illicit drugs within the month of the survey. Every day, around 8,000 people across the United States try drugs for the first time. Not all of them end up in treatment. In fact, 75% of users are gainfully employed and use narcotics only occasionally. Melissa has lived in the U.S. for more than 2 years. She's a social user. She says cocaine is 6 times cheaper here than it is in Europe, and it's so easy to get that she can have it delivered to her house.
My rules have always been never to do it at home by yourself, never to do it at work. And when it starts affecting other areas of your life, that's when, you should be worried. But none of those things have ever happened to myself or anybody I know.
She's convinced that as long as there is demand for narcotics, then there will be people who supply it. Monica Villamizar, AlJazeera, Miami.